If your listings, clients, and content all live in different places, this is exactly why nothing feels like it's ever finished. So if you're checking emails, texts, notes, maybe even a spreadsheet, at the end of the day, it still feels like things are slipping through the cracks. So today I'm going to show you how real estate agents should actually be using Trello to stay organized with a super simple system with just 3 boards. So we're not going to overcomplicate this. We are setting up 3 boards: a listing board, a buyer's board, and a content board. That's it. These 3 boards will become your home base. So everything lives in one system instead of scattered everywhere. So before we even jump in, here is the real issue. Most agents don't have a central system. Instead, they're living inside of phone notes, text messages, email threads, random to do. Nothing ever really feels done because it's not all connected. And that's exactly what Trello gives you: all one place to track your progress, see what's active, see what actually needs attention in the moment, so that way you're not scattered. So, board number one, we need a listing board. Your listing board is for everything related to active properties. So, the list that you can create here is incoming listings, pre listing, active listing, under contract, sold, literally however you want to lay this out. For this particular board, we have it broken down in between new listings, under contract, close, and then we have hot leads. And inside of this hot lead list, we have a central card. So one card equals one property. Inside that card, you track all the details for that one property: photos and media, listing details, MLS status, marketing task, open house. Like, all the details live inside this one card. So that way you can truly use this as a central base. This keeps every listing moving forward instead of living in 10 different places. So for example, here is our listing template. You can look and see it has all the details. It has the inquiry questions you may need to ask. And then this checklist literally goes through a brand new seller all the way to closing and beyond. So we have everything listed in here. So that way, essentially all you have to do is create the card from the template. You can make Seller Smith on 123 Main Street, and everything will live inside of that card for that property. It is so helpful to keep things streamlined. And then that way you'll be able to see how many new listings do you have, how many under contract listings do you have, how many are closed. Do you ever have to reference back and you need a seller's email address, or you need to know which inspector did an inspection on a property? Having this log of closed list with all the details on the property is so helpful. Now, you also need a active buyers board. So this is where you track your active buyers. The list can look like new leads, pre-approval, writing offers, under contract, close, whatever you feel is your like pipeline. For this one, we have hot leads, we have buyer clients, so actively buying and searching clients, under contract, and close. So again, you can see the true pipeline here, and we have our template card. So again, one card equals one client. Inside this card, you have all the details: the budget and preferences, the properties that they have sent, notes from showings, the next steps. Like, all the details can live in here. So if you create this card and you have buyer Smith, inside this card you can add, when did they contact you? What are the details? Did they call and say, hey, I'm looking to buy a house? You can literally pull up this card, start working through the questions, and then you can start working through the checklist. It's so helpful. And then that way, again, just like the listing management board, you can see how many buyers do you have actively searching, how many are under contract, how many are closed. So you can really have that full pipeline, full view. And that way, too, you will always know who needs to be followed up with, who's ready to move forward, who's stuck. You can leave yourself notes. You can leave yourself due dates. If you have a team, you can tag them. It's a really robust system to have all of your buyers in one place and be able to have a full overview to see where they at in the process. Lastly, you need a content planning board. This is one that most agents skip, and that's why marketing can really feel chaotic. So lists inside of here can look like ideas, maybe things that are happening this week. Are there filming? Are there editing? Scheduled posts? Like, you can outline all the details. Again, with our particular setup, we have one card equals one post. So for example, one blog equals one blog, one email equals one email. And we have all of the details already set up in here. You can create these from scratch, or you can purchase these inside the shop. And we literally have everything you need to complete an email from A to Z. So essentially, you can see an example month here based on what your main goal is. Maybe it is a new listing. Maybe it is a open house, or maybe you're having a client event. You can absolutely add that. And then that way, all of your marketing is looking to that. So, for example, say your goal is to promote a new listing and an open house. So, in that month, you can have a blog talking about the property and the details, and maybe even a story about the house. You can have an email announcing the property and all of the details. You can have Instagram reel about all the details. If you're having an open house, you can have a story post about all the open house details, so you can really break down your content based on the goal that month. And again, these types of templates you can create yourself, or you can buy inside the shop, and this essentially keeps your marketing consistent without last minute scrambling. So it's super helpful to have this outline. You can have like your weekly schedule. What are you doing each week to make sure you are being visible online? You can have a yearly overview. Maybe you do Christmas pictures for your clients at Christmas time, or maybe you have a 4th of July social. Any kind of those you can go ahead and outline, so that way you have your full yearly overview and you can transfer that into your content workflows. Super helpful to keep streamlined, and you're still promoting your business, yourself, and building that like, no, trust factor. So now, instead of juggling everything, you have listings for your properties, buyers for your clients, and content for your marketing. With these 3 boards, you can truly run your business. Every day you open Trello, you instantly see what's active, what's next, what needs attention. So it's just really helpful to have one central place. So if you want these exact boards already built for you with the lists, the templates, the structure ready to go, grab our Trello and Asana templates inside the link below. These are designed to help you stay organized without overthinking it. So I hope this was helpful. Happy Trelloing, and bye.